Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Pink Drinks. My name is Zara Lobner,
And my name is Izzy.
and today we're going to continue our Disney miniseries talking about the 60s Disney movies. An
Hey.
interesting decade for Disney because they unfortunately lost Walt Disney himself in 1966.
Oh, wow.
So, I guess before we get to that, I might as well talk about the films that came out when he was actually still alive.
Sure.
Starting with, well, this is when Disney gets really big into live action, like even more so than in the 50s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we start with Toby Tyler, 10 Weeks with a Circus. What a title. Unfortunately, I can't say anything about it because, again, it's one of the million movies from them I haven't watched, so.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of crazy to have a person that's watched everything Disney.
Oh, well, besides Jess from every Disney movie ever, she has watched practically everything.
True.
Because she dedicated herself and she's wonderful, so.
That's cool. Shout out to her.
Mm-hmm. And then there's Kidnap next. Again, I can't say anything, but I guess we could talk a very small bit about Pollyanna because everyone knows what a Pollyanna in real life is.
Wait, I'm actually unfamiliar with the term.
The term? It's like somebody who doesn't accept any negativity.
Oh,
Think
interesting.
About like polar opposite of Debbie Downer. Everything's so fine and grand. I love life. I'm not gonna listen to people be negative. I can't handle that shit. Fuck it.
That sounds equally annoying.
It does. Well, at least it was the first Disney movie for Haley Mills, who later be in
that's cool.
some stuff that I actually have seen. So, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God that I actually have seen some stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And then we're ending our True Life Adventures nature documentary series with Jungle Cat.
Ooh.
Which I'll have a lot more to say about the more recent nature documentaries from like the 2010s and 20s when we get to that. So for Jungle Cat, I can't say much though, sadly. And then 10 Who Dared, I can't say anything. Bliss Family Robinson, I've heard a lot of good things about.
Yeah, same.
Even though I haven't seen it, I've heard a lot of great things. Like, I know that people praise the cinematography being really good for like a 60s movie and stuff like that. Now getting back into some animated magic, we have 101 Dalmatians.
Yay! I fucking love that movie. It's so cute.
It is really cute, and the villain is fantastic.
Yeah, totally. And literally, like, devil is in her name.
Yeah. Like, the only thing that sucks about this movie is that, like I said in the last part, because Sleeping Beauty cost so much money to make, they nearly stopped doing animation. But because Xerox was cheaper to produce and saved them money, they switched over to Xerox to continue animation.
Oh, gotcha.
And the animation is so ugly.
True.
Like,
yeah.
the 60s and 70s animation for Disney is so ugly. Like,
right, because they couldn't do, like, cells anymore, right?
they couldn't do, like, traditional hand-painted cells, no. And it's sad because, you know, it's like, the animation on Sleeping Beauty was beautiful.
Right.
I don't know what happened, but it's like, oh well. At least they could still make animated movies, and if the writing's still good, and the characters are still memorable, and there's still good stuff to say. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, people remember this movie pretty fondly for a reason, even though it is from the Xerox era.
Right. And it's, like, old, too. I never realized it was that old.
Yeah, like 60s.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then, Absent-Minded Professor is next, which I've got nothing about because it's one of the million I haven't seen. But I do have something to say about the original Parent Trap, starring Haley Mills. We'll get to Lindsay Lohan's version later because we'll have a lot more to say about that. But as for the original, it could be a bit boring at times, but it's really cool to see like one girl playing two different characters like in the 60s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, you know, it's not like it was in the 90s in which, you know, it was like, oh, let's have Eddie Murphy play like 7 different characters and
right.
like, no one could tell. No, they didn't have that kind of technology back then.
Yeah, the other movie that kind of reminds me of that is like Austin Powers, where like Mike Myers like plays like maybe 5 different characters.
I know, it's great. But I actually like it when people play different characters in the same movie. Like,
Yeah,
that's so
same.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it shows range as an actor.
Yeah,
Actress,
exactly.
I like it. And even I've done it myself with some projects, so.
Right, exactly.
And then, up next is Nikki Wild Dog of the North, which, you know, nothing I can say about it other than that I think it's a husky dog according to the poster.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Grey Ferris Bobby, which is another dog movie. But I have a lot to say about Babes in Toyland, thankfully.
Oh, I've not heard of that one.
Basically, Babes in Toyland is their first live-action musical.
Mm-hmm.
And it stars the late, great Annette Funicello, who was a Mouseketeer.
Oh, wow.
I miss her so much. She was so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And she was unfortunately taken from us way too soon at the age of 70 due to MS.
That sucks.
But she could sing beautifully. She was a very nice person. And she called this her favorite movie-making experience, actually.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, basically, this film has so many good songs, and it basically has a really interesting story. In fact, this is like my aunt's favorite Disney movie, I think. If you're listening, Sarah, this one's for you.
Aw.
But some parts could be a little bit bland, I guess, for some people. I personally didn't mind it, though, overall.
Totally.
And for movie fans, I would definitely recommend watching this because the villain in this movie is actually the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cute. I love that.
Yeah, it's really cute. And, like, as a Wicked fan, I obviously love the Oz franchise.
Absolutely.
And then up next is Moon Pilot, which I got nothing about. Other than that, I think it might have been like the first appearance in a movie for Sally Field, who later be in like Forrest Gump and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look it up here on her filmography quick and see if that's actually true. It is.
Wow.
Moon Pilot. Wow.
That's wild.
That is so wild. Well, other than that, I got nothing to say. So I don't know why I spent like a whole minute looking that up. Up next is Bon Voyage, which nothing to say. And then Big Red, which is, I think, the sequel to Old Yeller.
Oh, yeah.
But unlike Old Yeller, I have nothing to say. Other than you should watch Old Yeller if you haven't, like I said in the last part. And then we're getting to one of Jess's favorites, Almost Angels, which I got nothing to say, but go watch her episode about that movie for every Disney movie ever if you haven't, and she'll explain to you why she loves that so much.
Cool.
Then there's Lobo, got nothing to say. The Castaways, nothing to say. Son of Flubber, nothing to say.
Actually, I've seen Flubber.
You mean the 90s one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have a lot to say about the 90s Flubber when we get there.
Fair enough.
Because of how cute Flubber is.
Yeah.
And then Miracle of the White Stallions. Unfortunately, how many of these am I going to have nothing to say about? Savage Sam, nothing to say. Summer Magic, nothing to say. Okay, The Incredible Journey, I have a tiny little bit to say on. Because it basically became remade in the 90s as Homeward Bound, which is like one of the cutest movies that Disney ever did.
Oh, nice.
Because it's about 2 dogs and a cat finding their way home.
That's so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the game Stray.
Oh.
About the cat.
Again, haven't seen the 60s version, but since it became inspiration for the 90s movie, you know, that's something.
Totally.
Okay, I have seen The Sword in the Stone, obviously.
Heck yeah.
My mom's favorite Disney movie, practically. And if you're listening to this, Mom, this one's for you. So, Sword in the Stone. Basically, I hear a lot of mixed things about it. I find myself liking it just enough overall. Like, there's some problems with it, sure. The main character is pretty bland, and the whole being voiced by 3 different kids, you can really tell that it's 3 different kids. And then, like, there's a lot of out-of-nowhere moments in the movie, too.
Oh,
like,
fair.
Why is it that the girl squirrel just gets heartbroken and then she's never seen again, you know?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's bizarre. Well, but to be fair, she was fucking fantastic when she was on screen. Before that, though, like, when she was, you know, being obnoxious with Ward, Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
And then the animation, it's some of the ugliest from Disney in my opinion. Like, there's a lot of muddy greens and browns and stuff like
yikes.
that. But what's good about the movie? What do I like? There's some very funny side characters. Merlin is hilarious, my god. Archimedes is very funny too. The music by the Sherman Brothers, Higgins Figgis, I absolutely love it. The villain, even though she's not in it very long, Madman and Mim, she's very fun.
Cool.
And the Wizard's Duel is really cool, of course. And, you know, they tried to do a King Arthur story, which I thought, you know, that takes a lot of credit, so...
Yeah, and, honestly, my favorite take on that is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yes. But, you know, it's like, they were gonna do a Chanticleer movie instead, but then because Walt Disney liked the idea so much from one guy, like this writer versus his top animators, they did this instead of Chanticleer, and I wonder how that would have been had it been made.
Right, yeah.
Because the only Chanticleer movie that I know that exists is from ex-Disney animator Don Bluth Rockadoodle, and that was a nightmare.
Fair, yeah.
Like, scary. Like, the animation live action do not mix in that movie. It's horrifying. Which is funny because Disney, as we'll talk about in the 80s episode, did a masterpiece of combining live action and animation.
Right, yeah.
Like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I can't wait to talk about it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. It's great.
And then, moving along here, there's, again, more stuff I haven't seen. Tiger Walks, haven't seen. The Misadventures of Merlin Jones, haven't seen. And then, The Free Lives of Thomas Mania, haven't seen. The Moon Spinners, haven't seen. And then here's one of Walt Disney's crowning achievements in live action. If you haven't seen this movie, you cannot be a Disney fan. Mary Poppins.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That one's a goodie.
Oh, so fantastic. And Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke are still with us to this day. Oh my god. They're here over 60 years later.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, what is not good about this movie?
Yeah, isn't that the one with, like, the lady with, like, the umbrella?
Yep.
And, like, she, like, floats down? Yeah.
When I left high school on January 22nd, the year I graduated, I had nothing left on me besides a pen, which I threw out. So before I got to Mom's car, I held up my hand with the pen in it, giving that final goodbye look like how Mary Poppins gave when she left in the movie.
Nice. That's so real.
But what else is great about the movie besides what became real life moments? Well, the combination of live action animation when they go to the animated world is great. My god. The song Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, totally. And the word.
And the word. And, well, it's a very cool movie in general, though, because, like, you know, it's acted wonderfully. There's some good storytelling, like, with Mr. Banks. Like, when he walks down the street, like the nostalgia critic Doug Walker himself said. Like, and it's just that score playing. Oh, my God. Like, the ending is all happy and cheery, but it's also sad, too, because Mary Poppins has to leave, you know?
Right,
and it's like,
yeah.
It was so perfect in every way, in my opinion. The only thing that sucked about the movie was the author of the original book, P.L. Travers. She was a bitch to work with.
Oof.
Yeah, like she practically rejected everything that Disney wanted to do. But did she have final say? Hell no. Disney and his team did because she sold the rights to him for some reason.
Interesting.
In fact, this entire story became a movie that we're going to talk about in the 2010s called Saving Mr. Banks.
Oh.
Which is a very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it in theaters. That's how good it is.
Cool.
So, I mean, I could talk about Mary Poppins all day. It's so good.
Yeah, same.
You have a favorite part of the movie?
I watched it when I was, like, pretty young.
Oh, I
So, I only remember, like, key moments, you know.
Well, I'll watch it with you sometime again.
Yeah,
you'll have
that'd
to let
be
me know
cool.
how it is. I think my favorite part has to be, once again, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. I remember coming across that word in like a student dictionary that I had, and I was like, "What is this?"
Oh, we used to sing that song like every Friday at school zoning out during fourth grade. Miss Taylor, if
Aw,
you're listening, that was awesome that you did that. I'm very thankful you did that.
that's cute.
St. Bronze in general, though, such a fantastic time in my life.
Mhm.
But moving on, as we probably should, we have Those Cowboys next. Haven't seen. Emma the Detectives. Haven't seen. The Monkey's Uncle. Haven't seen, but I know it's a sequel to Merlin Jones. And I do know that Annette Funicello returned for Merlin Jones and Monkey's Uncle, so that's very nice.
Mhm.
Because once again, she rocks. And up next is one of my personal favorites from the 60s, That Darn Cat.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of it.
It's basically a cute little movie about a cat who came across a crime. And then when Haley Mills' character goes to the detectives for help,
Mhm.
they send out her cat DC to help retrace the steps for the crime, and then they finally get the bad guys in the end.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
And if you like Siamese cats, then you'll
Mhm.
love DC.
I love Siamese cats. They're so cute.
Yeah, like it's on Disney Plus if you're curious to see what it is.
Yeah,
it's a
totally.
cute little movie. I love it.
Mhm.
The only thing that sucks about it is that it got a remake in the '90s that wasn't nearly as good.
Ah, fair.
But up next is The Ugly Dachshund. Haven't seen. Lieutenant Robin Caruso. Haven't seen. Fighting Prince of Dongo. Haven't seen. Follow Me Boys. Haven't seen. Monkeys Go Home. Adventures of Olaf Griffin. And The Numbmobile. Haven't seen.
Me neither.
And then up next is well, we're getting into the movies that basically came out after Walt Disney's death now, starting
Oh,
with like
okay.
some of the ones I mentioned. So
Mhm.
we should probably mention the fact that it was so horrible when Walt Disney died.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, was he a perfect person? No, but what he created, that's gonna last forever.
Yeah, exactly.
And the final project that he gave us personal touch to was The Jungle Book,
Ooh.
of all things. Lots of people love Jungle Book, and there's some very good stuff in it.
Mhm.
Is it my personal favorite? No, this is one I place into the okay category, probably.
Honestly, I really like it. I like can see that it's not for everyone, but I personally really enjoyed it as a kid.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. There's definitely stuff I enjoy.
Absolutely.
It's just that for some reason I was always into, like, once again I gotta go with the more beautiful looking movies. I'm sorry to keep bringing up when animation looks more beautiful, but I was always watching, like, like the original classics like Sleeping Beauty or Lady and the Tramp, or
Mhm.
later on down the line, like, The Lion King or Mulan and that kind
Right,
of stuff.
exactly.
That's what I was watching. I wasn't watching, like, The Jungle Book.
Yeah. Mhm. I mean, the Jungle Book, like, for some reason lives like kind of in the same space as in my head as The Lion King.
Right.
Like it's kind of similar.
It's about animals and stuff. Except one looks a million times more pretty.
Right.
But what I can say about The Jungle Book is that, Walt Disney was horrified by the story from the writer of 101 Dalmatians and The Sword and the Stone, and he threw it out. And he said to the people making the new story, the first thing I want you to do for making the story for this movie is to not read the original book. Throw it out. We're not going to go that route because it was too dark.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that remained from the original draft was one song from the original songwriter, The Bare Necessities, ironically.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think was the song that got the Academy Award nomination for Sherman Brothers. Oh my god. But yeah. I actually remember Jungle Book 2, ironically, more than number 1.
Interesting.
I don't know why that is. But, like, that's just bizarre. And up next is Charlie the Lonesome Cougar. Haven't seen. And the last film to be personally produced by Walt Disney, his live-action comedy, The Happiest Millionaire. Which I haven't seen, but it's the last movie that says Walt Disney Presents on it,
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the rest of the 60s consists as follows. Blackbeard's Ghost, which I haven't seen. One, an original Genuine Family Band, which I haven't seen. Although, it is cool for one fact. if you know who Kurt Russell is,
Oh yeah.
he met Goldie Hawn on the set of that
Wow.
movie. And Kurt Russell will become a huge Disney star in the 70s. Like, I think that's awesome.
That is really cool.
Because I was just watching an interview of him and Wyatt, his son, on Stephen Colbert the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pissed at Paramount for canceling Stephen Colbert. I know this isn't about Paramount, but I just want to say fuck you, Paramount, if you're listening, for canceling Stephen Colbert. Because Stephen Colbert rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And up next is Never a Dull Moment, haven't seen. The Horse in the Grand Old Blue Suit, haven't seen. The Love Bug, I have seen a little bit of. It's basically the Herbie movie, which Herbie had many movies. So might as well to summarize the thoughts about Herbie in this one, so I don't have to spend too much time talking about Herbie. It's okay. I mean, from what I've seen of it.
Is that the one with the talking car?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, but you know.
Yeah,
It's no Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I actually have a interesting memory.
Oh, you do?
About that. Like recently, like maybe like last year, I was out driving with my family.
Oh.
And someone had a car that was like decaled to look like Herbie from the movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh my god, that's just crazy. But up next is Smith. Haven't seen. Rascal I have seen actually because it was showed to me in middle school. And it takes place in Wisconsin actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a kid who became a later real life author, Sterling North I think his name is. And basically took in a pet raccoon until the raccoon had to leave.
Oh, interesting.
Cute little movie.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, there's really not much to say about it, you know, other than that.
Yeah,
just a
that's
cute
fair.
little one-time watch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it probably is the best movie of 1969, ironically. And then we're ending the 60s with one of Kurt Russell's biggest hits for Disney, the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Which,
I've never seen that.
all I can say about those movies is that, well, I guess the plots were entertaining at least.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, for what they were okay. I haven't seen them in a long time. But for some reason, like, Kurt Russell, the way he looks in those movies, like, he looks really hot for some reason. I don't know why. I don't freaking know why.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Goldie Hawn made the right choice, didn't she?
Yeah, absolutely.
But we'll talk more about Kurt Russell and then many other bigger Disney stars of the 70s next time, like Jodie Foster, who will later on be in one of the best movies of all time with Silence of the Lambs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can't wait to talk about the 70s next time.
Yeah, same. I look forward to it.
Well, enjoy your day, everyone. But until next time, the Pink Cafe is now closed. And take care.